Budapest has something for everyone, from dramatic history and flamboyant architecture to healing thermal waters and a nightlife that is unrivaled in Eastern and Central Europe. The human touch. Budapest's beauty is not all God-given. Humankind has played a role in shaping this pretty face too. Architecturally, the city is a treasure trove, with enough Baroque, neoclassical, eclectic and Art Nouveau buildings to satisfy everyone. Overall, though, Budapest has a fin de siècle feel to it, for it was then, during the capital's golden age in the late 19th century, that most of what you see today was built. Hungarian cultural movements for the first time in the city. Budapest is an important center for music, film, theater, dance, and the visual arts. Artists were drawn to the city by opportunity, as the city government funds the arts with sufficient financial resources. Budapest is the headquarters of the Hungarian LGBT community. Still many beautiful buildings, mostly from the Victorian and Edwardian era, usually of historic and neoclassical styles. They include the Great Fire of London Memorial, the Memorial, St. Paul's Cathedral, the Guildhall, the Royal Exchange, and Doctor designed by St. Paul's. To the path of the King's Seat, Prince Henry's Chamber, is a notable historical survivor of the heavy bombardment of the Temple District, largely reconstructed to its historic form. Another example of a restored bomb-damaged place is the Staple Inn on Holborn. There are a few small sections of the Roman London Wall, for example near the Tower of London and the Barbican. Based solely on its past glory, much of Turkey's cultural scene has its roots in Istanbul, and by the 1980s and 1990s, Istanbul had re-emerged globally as a city whose cultural significance is not based solely on. By the end of the 19th century, Istanbul had established itself as a regional art center, as Turkish, European, and Middle Eastern artists flocked to the city. Despite efforts to make Ankara the cultural heart of Turkey, Istanbul had the main artistic institution in the country until the 1970s, when additional universities and art magazines were established in Istanbul during the 1980s. Artists previously moved to them in Ankara. The facade of a masonry building, with adorning its entrance, under a clear blue sky. Samba dancers to perform one aspect of the theme of the song they all sing. This event began in the 1930s as a diversion from what politicians sought to pacify street parade of transvestite costumes that draws crowds of revelers to the streets of Ipanema, in the middle of the city on the last night of Carnival, until the wee hours of Quarta-Cinza, Ash Wednesday. Hulu, the word for slave refugee colonies, offers a whole different flavor of street parade with authentic African costumes. For others, Carnival is a time of clubbing and more exclusive venues in Zona Sul. Black Orpheus is set in the context of a carnival in Rio. As a made a global city by the Globalization and World Cities Research Network, the city is famous for its sport, of course in the Cape Florestian region, and landmarks such as Table Mountain and Cape Point. Cape Town is home to 66% of the population of the Western Cape. In 2014, Cape Town was named the best place in the world to visit by the New York Times and the Daily Telegraph. Located on the shore of Table Bay, Cape Town's City Bowl is the Western Cape's oldest urban area and has an important cultural heritage. It was established by the Dutch East India Company, VOC, as a supply station for Dutch ships sailing to East Africa, India and the Far East. The arrival of Jan van Riebeeck on April 6, 1652 led to the establishment of the Voc Cape Colony, the first permanent European settlement in South Africa. Cape Town surpassed its original purpose as the first European outpost of the Castle of Good Hope, and became the economic and cultural center of the Cape Colony. Until the Witwatersrand and Gold Rush and the development of the city has a long coastline on the Atlantic Ocean, which includes False Bay, and extends to the Hottentots Holland Mountains in the east. Table Mountain National Park lies within the city limits, and there are many other nature reserves and marine protected areas within and adjacent to the city, protecting the diverse natural terrestrial and marine environment.